Hey everybody, well, if you happen to end up on crutches, here's an idea that might help you out a little bit and make life a little bit easier. You can see what I've got here is an old pants leg. Now, I'm going to go ahead and modify this pants leg into a pocket for one of the crutches that I've got. So again, this happens to be the style that I got, so I'm going to show you how I'm doing it with this, but your mileage may vary based upon the pants leg that you might happen to have laying around. Okay, well, the first thing I got to do is go ahead and get some of the old details off of this particular pants leg. A couple pieces of Velcro here, old strap, whatever. Just get that all cleaned up and get that out of the way. For the pants leg that I found, I've got my grommet tool and some old grommets laying around, and I'm going to use those to match these grommets that are already in this pants leg that I cut off, and I'm going to put them on the other side here of that little channel that cord's running through. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and rip this seam on out and expose that cord that's underneath there. Maybe you'll be able to see that here in a second, maybe you won't. Now again, your pants leg's obviously going to be different than this one. You just got to, sew a little channel in it and do something similar. Again, it doesn't have to be exact. This is just an idea I'm trying to give you guys. With the one that I'm using here, I'm just going to go ahead and cut this piece of cord here, and then that's going to form, I'm going to run that little grommet through there, right in that little spot there, kind of match that one, right there, and you'll see that here in a second. Okay, well you can see how I put that grommet in there and how I ran that cord right through there. Now basically all I've got to do is just sew that seam back up, and I've got a little, a little channel for that to run through, and then obviously I've got it coming out the other side there as well. So again, depending upon where you live or whatever, some people are going to say that this is kind of ghetto or this is kind of redneck or whatever, but basically all I'm trying to do is make it easier for somebody to carry some items with them when they're on crutches. They can drop a bottle of water down inside this, they can put their phone down inside of it, whatever. Very simple little project. Okay, and here you can see the final product, and actually this is about 3 months later since I made this little thing here, and it served its purpose extremely well. The person who was using this was able to put their belongings down inside their little crutch pouch here and, go to the grocery store, go wherever they needed to go, walk through the house. You can put a book down there. You can fit a lot of things down there, and you're not trying to carry stuff around in your hands while at the same time that you're on your crutches. And you don't have a bag looped over your shoulder, throwing you off balance and all that kind of stuff. So basically that's all there really was to it. Just put a little channel at the end of a pair of pants that I sewed the bottom off of, or actually I cut and then I sewed the leg back shut, and just basically just made a big giant pouch. And then using my little cordage there, I tied it off to the handle, which again makes it pretty convenient because it's right there at your hand. You can just have something in your hand to drop it right into the pouch, and you can also just, if you've got something down in there, just lean over and reach down and grab it. Hey, if you found this interesting, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, like. Leave me a comment below. Tell me how silly this is, or if you found it useful.